All right.
Quiet on the set.
Sorry.
Are you done yet?
Yeah,
I'm trying to get through this thing.
I'm apologizing to Charlie for this.
Do it afterwards.
7,000th time.
Blooper reels.
Just shut up and give me my whiskey. Whiskey. Whiskey.
Hey everybody, I'm Chris from Whiskey and a Hammock. I'm here with Eric and Jax Bourbon Social. We're doing a barrel pick with Jax Bourbon Social and Golden Ox Distillery.
Yes.
And we got Ross here from Old Soul. He's going to tell us about some of the samples that we're going to pick from, right?
Awesome.
So Ross, what do we got to sample from Old Soul?
So we've got Old Soul Bourbon, small batch, 90 proof, high rye bourbon, single barrel, 109 proof, 4 to 5 years in age, and this is 5.5. These are all made at Cathead Distillery, which is based in Jackson, Mississippi.
We're doing this pick in partnership with Whiskey and Hammock and with Golden Ox, and we're gonna do this pick released after the event. It'll probably be here around October. So we're hoping to, we just do it hopefully to bring awareness to MS, and one day find a cure for that disease. But that's the big thing for us is we do the big event July 22nd.
It's great. Like I said, we got to sample it at your event last year, so I was super excited and they invited us in, and we were totally stoked. So all right, let's which one are we gonna do first,
Awesome.
Ross?
Yeah. We'll pass this around.
Okay.
Everybody fill up one. These are all barreled. Went into barrel at 120.
We'll do one at a time, yeah.
So that's the lowest. That's 119.7, I think.
And which is this one?
75% corn.
21%
They're all the
rye.
same mash bill, right?
They are. They're all the same mash bill.
mash bill.
Same mash bill as these two. The small batch, single barrel 109, and then these are all cask strength. So we started releasing cask strength barrels last winter.
That's the way to do it.
We've got a small allocation of barrels, but what we're tasting is 120 entry barrel 120, and then these are all cask strength. They all went into barrel in November 2017, and so these barrels are all level 4 char, alligator char. Brings out a lot of baking spice.
Okay.
Fruity, like Fruity Pebbles or Fruit Loops kind of vibe to it.
Did you pour me some?
I get it.
It's good.
That's what you're gonna get from me. I just do Stark, bro.
This one's gooder than the other. I'm Randy. You can tell me all you want. It's good. It's good.
All right, so are we ready to move on to the next one?
Sure.
Corn in the
Number 2.
Like I said, so it's interesting that they're all the same mash bill, right? So
That's
like you said,
right.
so now this one,
Same entry date, same everything.
same entry date, same everything.
Yep.
Just slightly different
Slightly
proof.
different
proof,
Excellent.
yeah.
19.9.
Way darker than the other one. Maybe it's just
Well, I need to hang out with you guys more often. This is
While we wait,
pretty
Come
nice.
on.
Anytime.
Come on.
So there will be a little bit of
Jason
slight
Midcoat.
maturation. These will get barreled in September.
Okay.
James laughed at us because he says you realize you're changing it more with the water the residual that's going to be left in there than the other.
Oh, really?
Because we're all doing it, like me, John.
Yeah.
Where every
Yeah,
time
yeah.
about the third one, he's like, "What are you dummies doing?" We're like, "Man, we're rinsing." He's like, "No, man." He's like, "The water, like you're not drying it every time." We're like,
You said that,
"Well, we're
James?
trying to," and he's like, "Yeah, you're not."
No, there's
He's
no
like,
way.
"So the water is changing it more than the
Previous.
that makes
The first
sense.
one had a good nose. This one's different.
it's got a coffee nose.
What do we think compared to the first one? Where are we at?
the nose.
The
The
nose
nose
is
is better on
completely
this
different.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, the nose is completely different.
It's
Haven't-
more
Yeah.
subtle.
definitely more subtle. Yes,
Yeah.
it definitely.
I
is
got a
lighter.
little bit on the first one. I got a little bit of ethanol on the first,
Mm-hmm.
the first, but then that went away after the
Oh,
first
wow.
second when I came.
Yeah,
back.
no, that's off the
This is
front
way.
end. That's
This
very
is significantly different than the first one.
It's almost got a little bit of a Scotch taste.
The other one.
It's
was-
got a
Yeah,
malted
this
aftertaste.
doesn't have as
Yeah.
much baking spice.
It's drier.
not.
It
It's
does,
a lot
it does have
drier.
a malted
But it finishes
aftertaste.
off like
Got
a
that
I've only
little-
stopped right here. This
Yeah,
one's all the
real
way down
sweet.
here.
Yeah.
It's not as
Really,
it's not
really
as
sweet.
oily.
Starts off just a
This
little
one-
tad of peat.
This one
that's
bites
it.
like. mm.
First one had a longer finish to it.
Yeah.
Lot
This
more
isn't
baking
as
spice.
oily.
This one dies
This
off.
one's, yeah.
Okay, so Russell, what are the big differences between those two?
The barrels.
Yeah.
I thought the first one creamy. I thought it had generic baking spice that I'm looking for. It had a grip. It had a long finish. The first one is sort of what I'm looking for in a barrel. Two, albeit I think so far they're both good. And then two just had a little bit more of a drier punch to it. It wasn't as creamy, wasn't as viscous as the first one.
Sweeter.
Yeah, it kind of made my mouth a little puckery, like
Yeah.
that second one. Kind of made it salivate.
Yeah, it's you're not in a the second one you're not in a hurry to drink it. Like, let me enjoy this this
Totally.
little bit of. But the first one, the second one's got more, like you said, a punch when it gets back there. But then it kind of gets here and then it's gone. It doesn't hang out.
It's got that good straight bourbon feel to it. It's high corn too.
But the difference, like, so it's the same age statement, same barrel, just different barrels, right?
That's right.
It's just a different barrel from different parts of
our warehouse.
Of the warehouse.
Yeah, I mean it's it's hot and humid in Mississippi. I mean it's hot afternoons, it's hot nights. These barrels are sweating.
Yeah.
As we know, whiskey goes dormant under 45 degrees.
Right.
So there's a lot of condensation. There's a lot of the heat is really taking a toll on the barrel.
All right. So what do you think? Are we ready to do number 3?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There you go.
And so then now
This
number
is
3 is the same.
120.8.
Or is
Same.
120.8?
Yep, they are all the same mash bill.
Same mash bill, same age statement.
That's
just,
correct.
Just
different points in
Okay.
our warehouse.
That's interesting because then,
It is
like,
interesting.
just from the two, you can see a big difference.
I know. Yeah.
So like so when you create like so it's the blend of like when you're doing you pick the best barrels, you blend for a certain
That's correct for the small batch.
for a small batch.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. And all barrels straight. It's a straight bourbon with no age statement, so everything's above 4 years. But it's 4 to 5 years, and then this is 5.5. Same mash bill. So the same mash bill here, and these, but these are just cask strength and
Gotcha.
single barrel.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So we do dilute this to 109, which we released last year as a Cathead Distillery single barrel.
Oh, nice.
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah. And for me up front, I think so much sweeter just on scout.
And it's
right,
the sweet, but it's got that long finish on it
Yes.
still.
It's got like an old age taste to
I was
it,
really
yeah.
hoping that this one was going to be both of the first two combined. It's
Great,
done a
nice.
good job at
Yep.
doing that.
Yeah.
That's the panty drop.
Oh yeah.
That finish just
Natalie!
keeps going.
I
too.
guess that's what we're calling it.
I'm still tasting
Thanks,
it.
Charlie.
Thanks, Charlie.
You know,
Panty dropping for MS this year.
trust me. Is
that an official thing?
Could be.
It is now.
No.
No, all the guys are yes.
Penny
Damn.
dropper naked now.
Every time in the gutter. Every time.
Don't do
I
that.
get a little bit of sweetness on the front there. It was missing in the second
I
one.
might know half of them.
Yeah, I do
But
too.
then that finish
Yeah.
on that one is
Professional.
It almost
long and like me and
Yeah,
you, I
that's
think
it.
talked a little bit yesterday, Ross.
Yeah.
Like when I'm drinking
That's
a
it.
bourbon, I want to drink it and enjoy it. I don't want to
That's
just
it.
continue to like
It's got everything.
go back, like continue. Like I got to keep drinking. Like I'm
Yeah.
like, let me enjoy
Really
this finish.
Yeah.
Set my glass down. Us talk for 4
Yeah.
or 5 minutes and go back to it again.
this has that
It's a
grainy
thinker.
rye taste without the rye
Yes.
spice.
Yeah.
It. You know what it does?
Yeah.
It's nice and hot.
It's got the heated taste, not the heated
Yeah.
feel.
Right. It has that grainy. You know, sometimes you can taste like cornflakes. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
very. This one is, or you can
That
taste
goes with that
wheat
sweetness
with something.
flavor too. You get
This
that
one, I
cornflake.
can taste the grain
Yeah, I just
itself
want
of rye without the
But it's
spice.
still sitting on my tongue. From
Mhm.
Yeah, I still feel it. Yep.
That's kind of buttery.
That's
Oh.
nice.
Like the
Damn it.
viscosity is between both of those. Like the first one was super.
Yeah, it's
heavy.
like a
The second
combination of one and
wasn't
two.
as much, and this one's
Oh, yeah.
kind
It's like 1, 2 makes 3, and
Yeah.
3's the magic number.
So like is that easy?
We'll see if this
Did we
opens up
already
a little bit more.
everyone just decide?
Yeah, we'll.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
why we
can-
don't take notes. I mean,
We can talk about it.
just damn, this one's really good.
That's right.
My notes are good.
Don't
and
overcomplicate.
Yeah,
I
you
do
do.
like
We'll vote
I
on
do
the
like
pizza
that
box.
jaw punch of the second.
No, we got
I know.
actual paper this time. I like that one.
All right, so like should we go around the table and see like what everybody picked as their favorite?
Yeah, I
And
was
3 is the one I'm.
I like 3 compared to 2 because 2 had that good flavor bite, but it just dies out so
It does. Yeah,
fast.
the flavor dies fast.
And
I got the heat
the
on
viscosity in the first one that lingers.
tongue.
That 2 doesn't have at all, but you want the front flavor of 2.
I don't know.
I think we're getting that.
One's not bad.
3.
Go back
I think
to 1.
1's very good.
Go back to 1.
Go back to 1.
Go back to
Okay.
1.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go back to
Go
1
back
because
to
I didn't
one.
like the
Good.
finish on
Between 2 and 3.
Number 3,
I'm
it
ready.
gives me that salted caramel
ready?
nose
Are you
that
ready?
we were
ready.
talking about.
Yeah.
I think it checks all the boxes for me. It has a long
Which one?
finish. Number 3, which is the higher proof of all 3.
Yeah, I'm number 3 for sure. It's got a good body and the finish really lasts a long time, so that's my favorite.
Good. Charlie's ready.
3. I think it would go great with a cigar.
3. He likes number 3.
He likes
Number
3.
3. Number 3
Where's
is number
3
1.
at? Let me try 3 again.
51.
2 is
So
number
then-
1 for me.
2 is number 1.
I got voted down.
2 for me.
2 for Andy. All right, Cody.
I think I'm gonna have to go with.
Number 3 already won. It already won.
Well, still, I mean, like,
I'm over here doing the math.
Majority
Sorry.
rules.
I enjoyed one.
Super good.
All right, so like, you know, trees, are you the only one
Yeah.
that didn't?
Two.
So
Yeah,
what
I
did you
mean-
pick?
I didn't. I picked number 3.
Yeah,
It
it
did.
did.
Pick number 3.
It did.
Six of us picked number 3.
Wow.
All right.
There you go.
Yeah, that's it.
3's good.
So
Totally can.
You good?
I want to thank Charlie Humphrey from Tuesday Creation. I don't think anybody mentioned him, but you can
Big
see
dog.
some of the work at the end of the bar down there. Charlie's done our coasters for our event last year. He made Ross an Old Soul
Charlie's in
I know, I love it.
cocktail smoker and then a rocks glass box that he made us.
Beautiful.
But once again, like I want to thank Charlie. We want to thank Eric and Chris from Whiskey and a Hammock. They supported us from day one, not knowing what we were doing. So having somebody with their following on YouTube and their knowledge of bourbon supporting what we were doing from the first, you know, we're truly blown away by. But July 22nd, Glass Factory, 4 to 9 p.m. I think we're at 23 tasting tables, 25 distilleries.
Wow.
Got a few surprises
step
for
this
everybody.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But, you know, we're just here trying to find a cure for MS at the end of the day. And, you know, we'll post more on this bottle once we get it in October. So thank you for hosting, Ross. Thanks
Yes,
for coming in.
thanks
for
having
us.
Appreciate it, Ross.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thank you,
y'all.
Ross.
Charlie,
Thanks.
thanks for having us at the house.
Yep.
Welcome.
And number 3's the winner, right?
Number three.
Number three.
Team Big Bone.
I like it.
I'll go in
Cheers.
Can you give us?
All right.
Can you give Team Big Bone a severe discount on barrel number 2?
He's trying to sell it for parts for Bronco.
All right, well, can we cheers?
Yes, leave
Ready?
the motto.
May the wind always wear your hammock. May your glass never go dry.
Cheers.
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 Cheers.